दलिया कल का पड़ा है, डाल के आ रही
क्या हो रहा है पता नहीं।
नीचे ना, डाल के आ रही दलिया। मेरा मोबाइल यही है। चलो मोबाइल ले जा रही, 5 मिनट जानी है। हेलो। हाँ होगा। मैं फोन करती हूँ, तू उठाती, तू करती है, मैं नहीं उठाती। क्या हाल है? ठीक है। पापा जी से ठीक? ठीक है। अच्छा बंद हो गया। अच्छा और चल रहा है। हाँ हमारे तो पानी में लगे पॉजिटिव निकला है। कोई मतलब हमारे बाहर से आई थी तो बाहर से आई थी मुझे जब भी वहाँ पे से गई हैं। हाँ जो बाहर से आ रहे हैं हाँ बताते हैं। चलो मुझे रसोई चल वही थी। अच्छा और वो जो है दीपिका वगैरह ठीक है वहाँ सुना वहाँ पे कुछ 6 महीने की इमरजेंसी डिले हो रही है। 6 महीने की इमरजेंसी है कोरोना के कारण ऑस्ट्रेलिया में। हाँ ऑस्ट्रेलिया में मैंने फेसबुक में देखा न्यूज़ में। 6 महीने का था उसमें 6 महीने के लिए संक्रामक रोग घोषित कर दिया है। 6 महीने तक चलेगा। हाँ संक्रामक घोषित किया है 6 महीने से। 6 महीने से पहले ठीक है ये छुट्टी उट्टी करने का छुट्टी उट्टी करने का संक्रामक। हाँ सही बात है। चलो ठीक है कर लो। आज भी गर्मी है पंखा चलाना मेरे से भी तो खिड़की खोलो थोड़ी पंखा उसमें।
अभी चाय पिया ना इसलिए लग रही है अभी ठीक है।
नहीं बड़ी गर्मी लग रही है मुझे पसीना आ रहा है।
मेरे को भी लग रही थी।
थोड़ी खिड़की नहीं खोले?
कह रही है कुछ चेयर आगे कर दे थोड़ा।
ये वाले?
हाँ तो वो अब भी दोनों दिख जाएंगे, पता नहीं क्या। छोड़ो यार।
अरे चलो चलो,
समझ नहीं आ रहा।
थोड़ा खिड़की खोल दूँ? चलो
6:85
हैं? अभी तो 5 मिनट है, रुक जाओ।
6-7 मिनट बैठ के
पहले ध्यान कर दे, 5 मिनट ये भी चलाना है। फोटो वोटो नहीं आया तो कुछ इतना नहीं। मुझे भी बुक मार्क देना है, मेरे पास है नहीं। एक देख कर कोई दो। चलाया ना मैंने एयर फ्रायर,
चला के रखा हुआ।
हाँ तो लेकिन अपना बंद टाइम सेट कर दिया ना, बंद। आलू चिप्स बना रही हूँ, बोलो चलो तू ही चुप बना लो। चलो तू
क्वेश्चन मार्क है इसका।
सही बोलो।
आज का वो तो शुद्ध चला गया था।
तो बोलो क्या चला ना पाक में यार भी मास चला होने दो तो मैं क्या शुरू करूँ ना इससे।
तो आज ये आटा नाटी सब तो पढ़ते हैं काफी।
पहले बाद में पढ़ेंगे ना,
हाँ पहले तो वही करते हैं।
चैंटिंग करेंगे पहले। अभी रुक जाओ, अभी साथ में दिया लाइट था वहाँ भी लाइट से दिन बड़े घास का सा
वो सुधार होता है। ये चीज़ इम्पोर्टेंट है उससे। शुगर सा, शुगर सा।
इवनिंग चांदी चा पूरा करें।
नहीं सिर्फ वही शुरू करते हैं। लाइक वही था ना प्रिलिमिनरी होनेज तक, क्योंकि ये बहुत लंबा है। आटा नाटी बहुत लंबा है ना। श्रुति ने फ़ोन किया था, मैंने पता नहीं उसको फ़ोन किया, उसने उठाया नहीं, फिर अपन बीच में करेंगे।
पुरुषुन कारण शाम को ना
वो तो उतना ही जितना वर्ली करते हैं ना रोज बाद में
बुद्धम शरणम गच्छामि तक
नहीं नमो तस्
नमो
ऐसा लग क्या
ठहर मुझे मिनट ठहर बयान 7 बजे 5 मिनट में शुरू करूँ क्या की गरम छो
इसके दो शुरू के वर्सेस में नहीं है तो पहले मैं चांट करूँगा फिर आपको
इसमें नहीं है पहले तो वो आपका अच्छा सुपटिपन्नो यस्य भगवतो सावक संगो तमयं भगवन्तं सधम्मं ससंगम् इमे सकारि यथा अर्हम् आरोपिते अभिपूजयाम साधुनो भन्ते भगवा शुचिरपरिनिभूतोऽपि पश्चिमा जनतानुकम्पमानसा इमे सकारि दुबतपणाकारभूते पटिगणातु अम्हाकं दीर्घरतं हिताय सुखाय अर्हं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो भगवा बुद्धं भगवन्तम् अभिवादे स्वाखातो भगवता धम्मो धम्मनमस्सामि सुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संघो संघम् नमो तस्स भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स नमो तस्स भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स नमो तस्स भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स
Today chant the Atanati Sutta. Is there in our chanting book, page number
130. दोबारा
is there in the Atanati Sutta? Is there on the page 130. These first two verses are missing. They are there in the Word document which I had sent, so I'll recite them. And then this is actually used to prevent evil forces from harming any good work which you want to do. So it's a kind of protective verse which is taught by the Buddha. It is a part of Lig Nikaya, so it's a proper sutta in the Tipitaka. Appasanne hi nathas sasane sadhu sammate ammanuse hi chandehi sada kimbe sakaribi parissanam chatasannam abhisamsaya chaguttiya yam desesi mahaviro parittam tambhanamahe vipassissalcanamatthatu chakkumadanassa sirimatu sikkhisapinamattu sarvabhutanukampino desambhussajanamattu nyatukassa tapassino namattu kakusandhassa marasena pamaddino konagamanassa namattu brahmanassa usimatu kassapassa namattu vipassamutassa sabbadi angirasassa namattu sakyaputtassa sirimatu yo imam dhammam adesisi sabba dukkhapanudanam ye chapi nibbhuta loke yatha bhutam vipassisu te jana api sunatha mahanta vita sarada hitam deva manussanam yam namassanti gautamam vidyacharana sampannam mahantam vita saradam vidyacharana ete channe cha sambuddha aneka satakotiyo sabbe buddha samasama tabbe buddha mahindika sabbe dasabalupeta vesarajye upagata sabbe te patijananti asabbananumuttamam sihanadam nadante te parisasu visarada brahmachakkam pavattenti loke apattivatiyam upeta buddha dhammehi attarasayinayaka gatinsalakkanam peta sityanuvyanjanadhara vyamappabhaya suppabha sabbe te munikunjara buddha sabbanyun ete sabbe khina savajina mahapabba mahateja mahapanya mahabbala mahakarunika dhira sabbe sanam sukhabha deepanatha patittha cha tanalena cha paninam gati bandhu mahasasa sarana chaitesino sadevakassa lokassa sabbe ete parayana tesaham sirasa pade vandami purisuttame vachasa manasa cheva vandami te tathagate sayane asane thane gamane chapi sabbada sada sukhena rakhantu buddha santi karatuvam
तेहि त्वं रुक्षितो संतो मुक्तो सर्वभयेन च सर्वरोगविमुक्तो सर्वसन्तापवर्जितो सर्ववीर्यमतिक्रान्तो निभृतो च ध्रुवं भव तेषां सच्चेन शीलेन खन्तिमिता बलेन च तेऽपि तुमे अनुरक्षन्तु आरोग्येन सुखेन च पुरतिमस्मिन् दिशाभागे सन्ति भूता महिद्विका तेऽपि तुमे अनुरक्षन्तु आरोग्येन सुखेन च दक्षिणस्मिन् दिशाभागे सन्ति देवा महिद्विका तेऽपि त्वम् अनुरक्षन्तु आरोग्येन सुखेन च पश्चिमस्मिन् दिशाभागे सन्ति नागा महिद्विका तेऽपि तुमे अनुरक्षन्तु आरोग्येन सुखेन च उत्तरस्मिन् दिशाभागे सन्ति यक्षा महिद्विका तेऽपि तुमे अनुरक्षन्तु आरोग्येन सुखेन च पूर्वदिशं दथर्वट्टो दक्षिणेन विरुल्लभो पश्चिमेन विरूपक्षो कुबेरो उत्तरं दिशं चत्तारो ते महाराजा लोकपालाय शस्सिनो तेऽपि तुमे रक्षन्तु आरोग्येन सुखेन च आकाशट्टा च भूमट्टा देवानागा महिद्विका तेऽपि तुमे रक्षन्तु आरोग्येन सुखेन च विधिमन्तो च ये देवा वसन्ता यदुशासने तेऽपि त्वम् अनुरक्षन्तु आरोग्येन सुखेन च सम्पीतियो विवर्जन्तु शोको रोगो विनश्यतु माते भवतु अन्तरायो सुखी दीर्घायुको भव अभिवादनशीलस्य नित्यं वृद्धापसेनो चत्तारो धम्मा वर्धन्ते आयुवन्नो सुखं बलम्। हे प्रभु ऊंचा रखना आवाज में, तेज तेज।
Reflecting on the process of perception, the six senses, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind.
Hello.
And uses the image of everything burning. Sabang pikave aditam. Everything is burning.
Connected to 1 plus 3G. Connected to 1 plus 3G. Connected to 1 plus 3G.
Dosa, aversion, moha, delusion. Although the teaching the Buddha gives goes through every dimension of the perception process. Eye, physical objects, rupa. Ear and sounds, nose and odors, tongue and flavors, the body, physical sensations, the mind objects. And with each one, designating how that works. Eye consciousness, the eye contact, feelings of pleasure, pain, neutral feeling arising from that contact. Going into a fine analysis of perception, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking. Because this is our world, isn't it? This is the world as we know it, is known through eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. And this morning we chanted the Aditya Pariyaya Sutta, the fire sermon. In this, the Buddha is reflecting on the process of perception, the six senses, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. And uses the image of everything burning. Sabang Bhikkhave Aditang. Everything is burning. Burning with raga, with passion, dosa, aversion, moha, delusion. The teaching the Buddha gives goes through every dimension of the perception process. The eye, physical objects, rupa, ear and sounds, nose and odors, tongue and flavors, the body, physical sensations, the mind objects. And with each one, designating how that works. Eye consciousness, the eye contact, feelings of pleasure, pain, neutral feeling arising from that contact. Going into a fine analysis of perception, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking. Because this is our world, isn't it? This is the world as we know it, is known through eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. That's the only world that we know. It's the only world any of us have ever known. Through what we've seen, heard, smelt, tasted, touched, thought, remembered, imagined. That's the world. So in this analysis, this reflection, the Buddha is saying, look, this is the world as it's experienced. And the tendency, the habit, is for the mind to have attitudes of passion, desire, aversion, delusion, in relationship to all those different aspects of the world we see, hear, smell, taste and touch. Out of ignorance, then the whole thing is on fire. Our world is on fire. Liking, disliking, approving, disapproving, wanting more, wanting less, going here, going there. He uses this image of fire, sabang bhikkhave aditang. Everything is burning. The world is burning. So, in that teaching, everything hinges around the quality of seeing and knowing. Ewang pasang, seeing thus, seeing. But the habit is for sight, sound, smell, taste and touch to be tied up with raga, dosa, moha, passion and aversion, delusion. Then there's a coolness. Rupasmikpi nibindati. The heart becomes cool in relationship to visual forms, cool in relationship to seeing, to hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. There's a cooling down. Seeing and feeling, knowing that quality of burning, recognizing the distress of that, the tension of that, the agitation of that, then the heart lets go. If you realize you picked up something that's hot and is burning your fingers, as soon as you feel the burn, you drop it. So this is what the Buddha is pointing to see how the attitude habitually relates to the world of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. And the more that the mind relishes the six senses, takes hold of them and identifies with them, I see, I feel, I hear, I think, I remember, I taste, I smell, I touch. The degree to which the heart relishes the six senses, then, as again the Buddha said in another teaching, then one has gone over to Mara's side, and the evil one can do with them what they like, what he likes. It's a graphic way of speaking. What it means is that if we're looking for happiness or security in that which is insecure and unsatisfying, we have to be disappointed. Looking for satisfaction, getting rid of something, getting hold of something, we have to be disappointed. We're looking for security in the wrong place, looking for satisfaction where it can't be found. If you left your keys in the room, if you hunt around the sala, you won't find them because they're in your room. You're looking in the wrong place, so you won't find it. So the Buddha's teaching is very simple, very direct in this way, to encourage the heart to be cool in relationship to seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking, remembering, imagining, emotions, impulses. There's a cooling down, nibindati. It's an easing, a cooling, a relaxing. And when we talk about relishing the senses, it doesn't mean just saying liking what we see or liking what we hear, or liking what we think. That also implies and includes disliking. I hate that. I can't stand that. It's an awful color, an awful taste, awful person, awful sound. I hate that. It's the same energy. Trying to find satisfaction by rearranging the sense world. It can't be found. We're looking in the wrong place. So the teaching is encouraging the quality of clear seeing, seeing how much we invest in having particular things that we want to see and hear, smell and taste and touch, particular emotions, particular sensations. And seeing that relishing, that taking hold, seeing that, knowing that, ewang pasang, seeing thus, then there's a letting go, there's a cooling down, there's that relinquishing, releasing. In the room, if you hunt around the sala, you won't find them because they're in your room. You're looking in the wrong place. Rupasmikpi nibindati. The heart becomes cool in relationship to visual forms, cool in relationship to seeing, to hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. There's a cooling down. Seeing and feeling, knowing that quality of burning. Recognizing the distress of that, the tension of that, the agitation of that, then the heart lets go. If you realize you picked up something that's hot and is burning your fingers, as soon as you feel the burn, you drop it. So this is what the Buddha is pointing to see how the attitude habitually relates to the world of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. And the more that the mind relishes the six senses, takes hold of them and identifies with them. I see, I feel, I hear, I think, I remember, I taste, I smell, I touch. The degree to which the heart relishes the six senses, then as, again, the Buddha said in another teaching, then one has gone over to Mara's side, and the evil one can do with them what they like, what he likes. It's a graphic way of speaking. What it means is that if we're looking for happiness or security in that which is insecure and unsatisfying, we have to be disappointed. Looking for satisfaction, getting rid of something, getting hold of something, we have to be disappointed. We're looking for security in the wrong place, looking for satisfaction where it can't be found. If you left your keys in the room, if you hunt around the sala, you won't find them because they're in your room. You're looking in the wrong place, so you won't find it. So the Buddha's teaching is very simple, very direct in this way, to encourage the heart to be cool in relationship to seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking, remembering, imagining, emotions, impulses. There's a cooling down, nibindati. It's an easing, a cooling, a relaxing. And when we talk about relishing the senses, it doesn't mean just saying liking what we see or liking what we hear, or liking what we think. That also implies and includes disliking. I hate that. I can't stand that. It's an awful color, an awful taste, awful person, awful sound. I hate that. It's the same energy. Trying to find satisfaction by rearranging the sense world. It can't be found. We're looking in the wrong place. So the teaching is encouraging the quality of clear seeing, seeing how much we invest in having particular things that we want to see and hear, smell and taste and touch, particular emotions, particular sensations. And seeing that relishing, that taking hold, seeing that, knowing that, ewang pasang, seeing thus, then there's a letting go, there's a cooling down, there's that relinquishing, releasing. Another teaching that is useful to reflect on is that the Buddha defined the world as these six senses of ours. That is the world, that whereby one is a perceiver and a conceiver of the world. That is the world. And what is it whereby one is a perceiver and a conceiver of the world? The eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, the mind. So the world is not the buildings of Amravati, or the sky and the clouds, the trees, the county of Hertfordshire or England, the planet. The world is seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. The world happens within your own heart. It's known here, within your own heart. Right here. All the world happens here. So part of that cooling down, that letting go, is recognizing how the world happens here. It's a mental event. It's known here, in this heart, in this mind. Talk about the world in terms of countries and going places, the planet spinning round, days passing, months and years. This is how we talk about the world. Different countries, different governments, different climates. But it all is known here. We know about those other countries through looking at pictures, looking at books, hearing sounds of people's voices, remembering ideas, seeing, hearing, remembering. Where does it happen? It happens here, in this heart, this mind. When we hear the name of the country where we were born, the mind gets interested. Oh, that's my place. That's where I'm from. Notice how the mind forms the world. Notice how it happens here. It's known here. It arises here. This kind of reflection is not, say, creating anything false. It's actually the case, like right now. What do we know about the world other than through our sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, memory, imagination, our thoughts? There's nothing. This is the world we know. It happens here. So, the heart of the world, the heart of the universe, is your heart. You are the center of the world. You are where the world is known. So when this is recognized, this supports that kind of cooling down, letting go, that freedom from agitation. The world happens here. It's known here. How the world is held, how it is appreciated, that's also happening here. Something that is attractive, something that is painful, difficult, uncomfortable, it's known right here. So this is where it can be worked with, in this heart, this mind of ours. This is where peace, where real satisfaction, security can be found, is in the attitude, the way this heart, the citta, appreciates the world, the way it knows the world. Well, when there's something attractive and beautiful, there's a recognition of, this is a beautiful object. The heart doesn't have to go out and grab it, get born into it, pursue it. It's known here. There's something painful or difficult, ache in our back or our knees. We don't have to hate it or fear it. It can be known right here. This is a painful feeling. Again, there's no need to add anything to it, no need to complain or oppose. Here it is. Just this difficult, uncomfortable feeling. Happens right here. So freedom, the place of security, the place of peacefulness, is in the attitude. Developing this quality of awareness, this is one of the attributes of the Buddha, Lokavitu, the knower of the world. Loka, the world, Vitu, knowing, the knower. So in this cooling down of the attitude of the heart towards the senses, this is not rejecting the world, not fearing it or hating it, but knowing it. Then the heart can respond to the world. It's not seeking satisfaction from different sights and sounds, smells, tastes, touches, thoughts. But the satisfaction comes from the quality of knowing, comes from non-identification, non-attachment. The heart is at ease, knowing the world. It's the peace of the Buddha, the peace of the awake mind, the awake heart, knowing the world. Doesn't mean that action isn't taken. If it's time for the meal and the body is hungry, then go to the sala, show up with your bowl. We take action as is appropriate. Take care of our responsibilities, our duties. But we're not looking for completion in carrying out the jobs that we have. We're not looking for finality in that which is unending. We're looking for security in that which is unstable, insecure. This is a radical way of revisioning our life, seeing that the world happens here. It means we never really go anywhere. We're always right here. The world comes through our mind, through our heart. So we never really go anywhere, even though these bodies might move around the monastery or the planet. Wherever you are, wherever you've ever been in your life, it's always been exactly here. So part of this disentangling, this attitude of cooling, non-identification, non-attachment, as a stillness, letting the world flow through the heart rather than the idea of me getting somewhere. As Luang Por Chah would say, if you can't go forwards, you can't go backwards, you can't stand still, where do you go? Where can you go? It's a puzzle as long as we think in terms of the world being out there and us as an individual person moving around in it. But the puzzle is solved when the heart lets go of the world, when there's no identification with the body, personality, with time and place. When the world is known as happening here within this heart, then coming, going, standing still don't really apply. If we work with our perceptions in this way, as we go about the day, sitting here in the temple or getting up to walk, coming back, moving around, having the meal, doing the washing up, to reflect in this way. Where is the world happening? Where is vision happening? Where is feeling felt? Sounds, where are they? Smells and tastes, where are they? Where are they experienced? Notice how the world happens in the mind, in this heart of ours. And when there is that noticing, that seeing, look at the change that brings. See how that alters the attitude. Does it have an effect? What's the effect? Seeing the world as happening within this heart, this mind. The world happens here. It's known here. What's the effect of that seeing? And even if it's just for a moment, if there is that kind of cooling, that easing of the heart, that moment of, oh, I really can't go anywhere. It's always here. Aha. Even if that's just for a few seconds during the day, notice that. Even if the mind's caught up in all the comings and goings and doings and seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, attaching to this, that, and everything. In those few clear moments, notice the quality of the heart in those clear moments. When there is that, oh, Oh, what's here? What's present in that moment of non-entanglement, non-identification? There's wakefulness, simplicity, freedom. Nobody going anywhere. There's a great ease, peacefulness in the heart, and relaxation. Notice that in those moments when it's present. Notice that. Let that be fully conscious. Let that be the baseline for experience.
इसके बाद फिर वो करेंगे हैंड्स के साथ
इस जूस में हंदमयम अभिन्न पंचवीक्षण पाठम भड़ामसे जरा धम्मोमी जरम अनतीतो व्याधि धम्मोमी व्याधिम अनतीतो मरण धम्मोमी मरणम अनतीतो सब्बेहि मे पियेहि मनापेहि नाना भावो बिना भावो कम्मस्य कोमि कम्म दायादो कम्म योनि कम्म बंधु कम्म पटिसरणो यम कम्मं करिष्यामि कल्याणं वा पापकं वा तस्य दायादो भविष्यामि।
हिंदी में बोल देना।
मैं अपनी शुरू दोबारा
कर लेते हैं।
जरा धम्मोमी जरम अनतीतो मैं जरा धर्मा हूँ, मैंने जरा को पराजित नहीं किया है। व्याधि धम्मोमी व्याधि अनतीतो मैं व्याधि धर्मा हूँ, मैंने व्याधि को पराजित नहीं किया है। मरण धम्मोमी मरणम अनतीतो मैं मरण धम्मा हूँ, मैंने मृत्यु को पराजित नहीं किया है। सब्बेहि मे पियेहि मनापेहि नाना भावो बिना भावो सभी मेरे प्रिय मुझे प्रसन्नता देने वाले मुझसे दूर हो जाएंगे, बिछुड़ जाएंगे। कम्मस्य कोमि कम्म दायादो कम्म योनि कम्म बंधु कम्म पटिसरणो यम कम्मं करिष्यामि कल्याणं वा पापकं वा तस्य दायादो भविष्यामि। मैं अपने कर्मों का स्वामी हूँ, कर्मों का उत्तराधिकारी हूँ। कर्म ही मेरी योनि है, कर्म ही मेरा बंधु है, कर्म ही मेरी शरण है। मैं जो भी कर्म करूँगा, कल्याणकारी या पापकारी, उसका उत्तराधिकारी बनूंगा। एवं अमेहि अभिन्नम पंचवेकितव्यम। इस प्रकार हमें बार बार विवेचन करना चाहिए। ओम अहम सुखितो होमि, दुःखो होमि, अवेरो होमि, अव्यापज्जो होमि, अनिगो होमि, सुखी अत्तानं परिहरामि। सब्बे सत्ता सुखिता होन्तु, सब्बे सत्ता अवेरा होन्तु, सब्बे सत्ता अव्यापज्या होन्तु, सब्बे सत्ता अनिगा होन्तु, सब्बे सत्ता सुखी अत्तानं परिहरन्तु, सब्बे सत्ता सब दुःखापमुचन्तु, सब्बे सत्ता लब्ध संपत्तितो मा विगच्छन्तु, सब्बे सत्ता कम्मस्य का कम्म दायादा कम्म योनि कम्म बंधु कम्म पटिसरणा यम कम्मं करिष्यन्ति ज्ञानं वा पापकं वा तस्य दायादा भविष्यन्ति। सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता, सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सदा सोति भवन्तु ते। भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता, सर्वधर्मानुभावेन सदा सोति भवन्तु ते। भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता, सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन सदा सोति भवन्तु ते। हम सम्मा सम्बुद्धो भगवा बुद्धं भगवन्तं अभिवादेमि। स्वाखातो भगवता धम्मो धम्मं नमस्सामि। सुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संघो संघं नमामि।
नमस्ते।